Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your monthly reading for July 2022. What I was picking up on for you for this month, while I lay out your cards here, I feel like this month is there's going to be a focus on your identity. There's going to be something I feel like that has been hidden from you. Within yourself, you're going to rediscover a part of yourself that you may have locked out, or maybe it just hasn't. I'm also hearing this, like it just hasn't been time yet for like a part of yourself, a facet of yourself to fully be revealed to you. And this is going to help bring a lot of the pieces together of your life. And that's also going to help you to make sense of where you are right now and where you want to go from here. So there may also be a transformation happening even around your identity. And it's almost as if this is interesting. It's like this energy of returning back to an old part of yourself, but that part is kind of renewed and healed and upgraded. So for example, if we feel like we're kind of going back to this sense of this identity of who we were when we were an inner child, it's more of like this mature version of that, right? So we're coming back home to ourselves. We are coming into wholeness. And part of that journey requires us to kind of revisit some parts of ourselves when we were younger, growing up, we rather have left out. We rather not have incorporated as part of who we are. But the thing is like we're starting to see we can't really pick and choose, like there's some parts that are just so part of who you are, like it makes up who you are, but there may have been a bit of a rejection of that. So it's like looking at parts of yourself that we may have rejected and taking a second look at it and seeing it in a different light now. And you may even look at it and be like, why did I reject this? I love this part of me. And I think that a lot of it sometimes is just conditioning, or, especially when we're younger and, there's like parts of ourselves that are not acceptable in school or amongst our peers or society, whatever it is, it's like we're reclaiming all these pieces and putting them back together again and forming a new picture. So your expression is going to play a big role in that, in this reclaiming of your identity. What do we have coming up here for Virgo for July? Interesting, see, that's like, it might have also this like we're looking at where in our life where we feel something's missing, we feel left out, or we feel like something hasn't come together, where we're not able to build. And I think that you're going to figure out this month that some of it may have to do with what parts of ourselves we may have set to the side or may have not wanted to embrace. And it's like the more of ourselves that we embrace, the more abundance comes back into our life, or the more energy we feel returned, because we're coming into wholeness. So this is all about like, where in our life do we feel like there's something lacking? There's something we're not able to grow. We're not able to build. And you're going to see how things are interlinked, how things are connected. Very interesting. I'm also kind of feeling a bit of root chakra energy here. So some of you may be working on healing root chakra, trauma or experiences that have something to do with that. So look at that, Daughter of Cups. I feel like this is something to do with childhood. This has something to do with coming back to a place of innocence, relearning something, or reacquainting ourselves, opening ourselves up gently. A new place of vulnerability, just really getting to know yourself again. Okay, what's the overarching theme here? Go, Mother of Swords, all right. And Foundation. The Moon, yeah, that's going to be an important one. I feel like this is what we have hidden from us, or what we might have hidden from ourselves. Your future is coming up for Virgo. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Love this. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. How are we feeling this month? The Fool. Beautiful. New beginnings. Ready for the new beginning. Preparing for a new beginning is what I'm hearing. Daughter of Wands. Okay. I like this energy. It's very, there's something bubbling up to the surface. I'm also hearing like you're going to be surprised at how easy something starts to flow in your life. The minute something kind of gets integrated or you see something. I feel like with the Mother of Swords here also, there's something here about perspective shift. Like you're seeing something in a completely different light. And it's huge. This is important. I feel like this is really important. So if you're resonating with this reading so far, what you uncover, what you realize is going to be important for your journey because it is a nugget of wisdom or knowledge or information that you're going to need. That's playing a big role in what either is holding you back. It's both. It's holding you back and it's also your ticket to freedom. So understanding it, realizing what role has been playing in your life and liberating yourself from any kind of pain that's associated with it is going to set you on this path of flowing abundance and new beginnings and a flow of creativity as well. There's a lot of opportunities happening here for you. There's like just new doors opening up here for you, but it's going to require you to come into alignment with what's being revealed to you. Hopes, dreams, and desires for Virgo. Yeah, look at that. 6 of Cups. Okay. A lot of inner child, past, home, foundations, roots, going back to our roots, where things started, where they began. Look at that. And contentment and happiness, fulfillment, peace, being at peace with yourself and your life. I'm using the same deck to clarify, but at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Father of Pentacles, which is beautiful because we also have the Mother of Pentacles here as well. So we'll see how that kind of ties in with the story here. I am kind of picking up a little bit of, this may only apply to some of you, but I am kind of picking up a little bit of like parental figures here, the Mother of Pentacles and Father of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could, again, because we have so much of this like inner child going back to our roots kind of energy here. It's like, where did things begin? Where did they start? And what are we starting to reintegrate and back into our life? Because we're able to see things from another light. So it's like you are able to heal. You're healing through something that I think happened in childhood or something that happened a long time ago. And I feel like a lot of it had to do with how it affected the way you saw yourself, your identity, maybe where you came from, your roots, your heritage, your lineage, whatever it is foundational. So you're healing something on a foundational level, which is also beautiful because we have this Ace of Pentacles that's in your near future. And we also have the Fool card that's in your present emotion. So we have this new beginning that's emerging here for you, but this is also a new beginning in your roots, like you're building a new foundation for yourself by healing any of the wounds that may have contributed to a disalignment in the past. So that is realigning itself. And so we have this new beginning. So this is really exciting. So be really open to what has been hidden from you, or it's like it could have been always there, but we're now ready. We're in the place now in our growth or in our evolution to see something in a different light, which is that Mother of Swords. So the Mother of Swords here is about going through certain life experiences. You needed to go through certain things in order to come to this place of wisdom, to be able to come to this place of discernment, to be able to separate things into different categories and understand what role they were playing in your life. So that's going to be really important here. So this is some major inner work that's happening here for whoever's resonating. Not everyone's going to resonate with this reading. I understand that. So don't make it fit if it's not fitting. But I feel like this is a really important message for anyone who's going through this, because I feel like this is going to give you the breakthrough that you're looking for. And it's going to give you the information. It's like pointing you in the direction of what you're looking for. So this is important. Okay. So we have Daughter of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is like where this is about meeting our needs. This is about understanding our needs, understanding what we require out of life, and maybe where in the past we didn't get it, but now you are relearning how to. Some of you could also be like reparenting yourself, looking back. So this could be you, the Mother of Pentacles, Father of Pentacles. This is you. You are taking on you're becoming your own parent. You're becoming the mother you always needed, or the father you always needed, or some of those things. And I know that like a lot of times, some of the stuff, it's not done on purpose, right? Like it's just these patterns. And so we're kind of revisiting a lot of the things that maybe like unconsciously and unintentionally sometimes we didn't receive, but we really needed. So we're really learning how to nurture ourselves. And through that nurturing, through that growth that we are, it's like we're feeding into all the things that we feel a bit are depleted in ourselves. And once we feel a bit more full, we start to really feel revitalized. We're going to start to see how we start building things for ourselves. I love this because we're going from the Five of Pentacles to this beautiful Mother of Pentacles, Father of Pentacles, to the Ace of Pentacles, to the Nine of Cups. So this is a lot of fulfillment. This is about new beginnings, starting over again, and investing our energy in the right things that are going to give us abundance and growth. I would love it to see if the Empress kind of shows up here, because that would just be awesome. But I feel like here, this is all about a new beginning in abundance for you, through your own healing and kind of reclaiming some things we may have dropped when we were younger. And we're kind of like going back and picking up the pieces and putting things together again, and, seeing things in a different light now. So beautiful, Virgo. Okay, so let's clarify this Daughter of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So what do we need to know about this for Virgo this month? Look at that. I love this. See, it's like the end of that cycle. This is, you're ready. You're ready for this new beginning. So this should be like a huge relief. If you're resonating with this, like this is, oh my gosh, finally I can really get to the root of this. I could really get to the bottom of this. This is all making sense now. It's like all the pieces are starting to fit together, and we're understanding, where things may have really gotten off. I don't really think they've gotten off track. I think everything happens for a reason, and that's just part of our growth. That's part of our path. Those are the experiences we needed to have in order for us to become the people that we are today, and for us to grow in the way that our soul needs to grow. So it's not really about getting off track, but where did things go off alignment in order for us to learn those lessons? I guess we can say it that way. But whatever it is, this is definitely a new beginning in terms of abundance. And this is not just on a superficial level. This is coming from within. This is coming from like the ground up. And that's what the Father of Pentacles is all about. So this is about sustainable, long-term growth, abundance, wealth, prosperity. This is about longevity. This is about security. This is about like that permanence of, this is going to sustain me for the rest of my life and support me and my family and generations to come. So that's what the Father of Pentacles is concerned about. This is not like a surface level, get rich quick kind of stuff. This is about, where did this start? Why do I keep having these patterns over and over and over again? And what can I do to understand where this is coming from? It's like, where is this generator that keeps just generating the same pattern? And so we're rewiring a lot of this and through healing. So this is going to be a profound, deep healing for some of you here. Very beautiful, Virgo. Huge. I feel like this is a really big month in terms of this. Like this is a very there's like a central theme here about this. Okay, so Mother of Swords. So what does the Mother of Swords have to say? What does she want to communicate to Virgo? Look at that. I love this. Oh my God, I love this message. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of times with the Six of Pentacles, I associate this card, it always shows up when it has something to do with like community. It has something to do with the contributions of the people that we're around, or the society that we grew up in, and how they contributed to our growth. And so with this Mother of Swords, what she's saying is that it's not wrong and it's okay to break away from some things that you were taught that led you to this Five of Pentacles. So some things that it doesn't have to always be from home either. It could be, that could be part of it. But it could also be from our school. It could be from the religious organization that we were part of when we were growing up. Whatever it is, it's like you're breaking away. You're seeing something clearly, and you may be realizing, like, I don't think I resonate with this type of thinking, or I resonate with this belief system, or this is what has contributed for me to kind of detach myself from who I really am. And so you are seeing something from a higher perspective, from this wisdom, right? You're discerning, and you're looking at maybe even the people around you who may have not done the work to realize certain things in the way that you're realizing them. And so you're giving yourself permission, if you need to kind of detach yourself from needing to take on the way other people think just because they're our mother, our father, or our siblings, or our, the head of something, or whatever it is. Like, you're making those big, bold, brave choices to detach yourself from something that just does not resonate with you. And if anything, is contributing to you feeling really disconnected from yourself. So this Mother of Swords is about it's not about the amount of love or the affection you have for the people around you. That's why we have the Mother of Swords here, because it's not about emotions. It's not about sensitivity. It's about seeing the truth. It's about seeing the truth of what something is. So it's like, this is not personal, but this is just not for me. And by doing that, it's like when I can kind of redefine things for myself, which is what I'm going to do, I'm going to find that I have a lot more abundance and happiness, and I'm really able to cultivate a life for myself that is very authentic to me. So that's where you're at right now, Virgo. Okay, Mother of Pentacles here. So this is in your past position. So what do we need to know about this? What is the Mother of Pentacles about here? I'm hearing influence. Some of you may have felt like you have that. Look at that. The Ten of Swords in reverse. The Mother of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is about feeling stuck with where we were. This is like that cycle just not ending for some time. And now we are ready to close this chapter. We're ready to close this chapter of maybe for some of us, it's the relationship we've had with a mother figure, with someone who it was a painful cycle over and over and over again. And now we are ready to break away from that cycle because we're realizing, this is draining me. This is not my abundance. This is not the right place for me. So there were some changes here that we had to make, breaking away, setting boundaries, ending that, walking away from that cycle. I'll pick one more here. Can we have one more for this Ten of Swords in reverse? Mother of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like it's something that we may have struggled with, especially because you have that Ten of Swords in reverse, but I also love that it's in your past position. So this is no more. And now we're going into the Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like whatever this cycle was, it was something that was difficult to break away from. It was difficult to end. It was not easy. And then we have the Lovers. So this is all about harmony and balance and union with yourself. This is about you choosing yourself. This is about choosing a new path, a different path. For some of you, this could also be this could be a partner. I mean, I know we're going in another direction here, but I feel like it could really play in with a lot of the themes that are happening right now for you. But the Mother of Pentacles could also be a partner that, because we have this Lovers card here, that was very hard to end some kind of painful cycle with. Interesting. Okay. And then we have the Moon. So what is the Moon about here? You know, it's interesting. Right before I put this card down, these two trees kind of reminded me of two souls, like these two souls that are in the dark. You know, this is something that's pending. This is a connection that's pending. This has not happened yet. There's unfinished business here with this moon card and these two trees. Like, this is like two souls where there's unfinished business. It's like, it's not complete. It's not done. There's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of things like that chapter hasn't been written yet. And it's interesting that that Three of Swords came out, because I feel like there's this heartbreak, I'm hearing betrayal as well. So the situation here, I feel like, is not done. There's something healing here between these two souls. So what else do we need to know about this? So what's going on here with this? The Moon and the Three of Swords. So this is hidden heartbreak. This is, it's coming up to the surface to be healed. It's ready that the stage is approaching. Like, this is time now to really heal this connection, but it needs to heal. The heartbreak needs to heal first before there can be that new beginning, if there is one here. What do we need to know about this? The Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. So what I'm seeing here is that there is something that I feel like was put on hold within a connection. And it's like put on ice, you know, it's like it needed time to just put it to the side for a while. And because there was so much pain, there was so much, it was complicated. It's kind of what it feels like. It was complicated and it was a lot to untangle. But I do feel like the fact that the moon card just speaks, it screams unfinished business, you know? So I feel like first though, this, as this heartbreak heals, which it is, it will see the heart will clear. That pain, that energy will clear. And again, as we have this Mother of Swords, a different perspective, a new perspective, a change of heart, seeing something in a different light. It's amazing how much experiences, trauma, these heartbreaks cloud our perception of what's real, because it governs so much. That pain, that programming governs so much of the decisions that we make and how we see things. It really does cloud our perception. So it's like allowing ourselves to heal first, and you may be surprised at how you see something now, something that you thought you may have never been able to forgive, or something you may thought you would never get over, or you would never really move past. When that heart heals, when that pain, those layers lift off, you find it's like you see things differently now. So I'm kind of sensing that here. I feel like there's a big theme here for you, Virgo, about seeing something differently, everything. So whether this is in a relationship or our family dynamic, how we grew up, how we see ourselves, the people around us, whatever it is, there's a massive perception shift from healing, from healing really, really deep stuff, root stuff, heart stuff. Like, this is, you know, like life-changing, kind of just changes your whole world once this heals, kind of thing. So why is the Devil here for the Ace of Pentacles? Tell me more about the Devil for Virgo. Three of Wands. Okay, let's do one more. Let's clarify the Three of Wands here. The Magician. All right, so don't hold yourself back. This is fear, is what I'm seeing here. So, and you're working through it. You're working through it. This is about not holding yourself back from opportunities. So the Three of Wands is a really good card. It's a very positive card. This is about going out into the world and kind of going after the things that you want. And I feel like a lot of this is new stuff. It's stuff that you may have never done before. You're challenging yourself to come out of your comfort zone. So this is about looking out at new horizons, breaking away from what you've known, breaking away from a comfort zone is what I'm seeing here. That's the Devil card. The Devil card is you may have spent quite a bit of time just being really comfortable with where you are, even if it wasn't healthy for you or comfortable necessarily, but you got comfortable there. Like, we've just learned to adjust. And I feel like there is this new beginning that you're creating for yourself. A lot of the things that it's requiring you to do is to come out of that comfort zone that you've grown comfortable in. And it's, but it's at the same time, it's kind of like that chapter is over, it's ending. So it's like the universe, it's kind of like you don't really have much of a choice. And it's something that you want for yourself anyways, you know, but I think that it's something that does require you to kind of overcome a bit of maybe habits or patterns or things that we have just really incorporated into our day-to-day life that keep us in one place. So I feel like this is about taking baby steps. Take baby steps towards one thing after another instead of just kind of like, unless you want to, but I feel like, you know, there is you are overcoming some kind of blockage or fear here. I also kind of see you looking at the fear and realizing that it's not really like you don't really need it. But sometimes that's easier said than done. You know, it's there. I realize that there's nothing to be afraid of, that I can just move forward in my life. But at the same time, I'm so used to functioning from this place that it's hard to, you know, function from a different place. But keep doing that inner work because it's just going to help you to really like let go of a lot of those fears, like a little bit by little bit, those layers will shed off. I feel like a lot of this is programming from, you know, just the past or just how we've learned to do things. But you do have this new beginning that you are manifesting, and you're going to be surprised at, you know, what you find yourself gravitating towards. With this 3 of Wands, I feel like you're going to be a lot more courageous or brave. You may even surprise yourself with some of the opportunities you go after or the ones that you take. I also see that a lot of you are also manifesting and calling in members of your soul family or your soul tribe. So there's going to be a lot more people here that show up for you, that support you, that love you, that want to see you do well. So be optimistic, be positive when it comes to this new beginning here. Expect the best for yourself, invest that energy in yourself, and take those opportunities that are a reflection of your true worth. You know, don't play small. Go after what is authentically meant for you, and all the right people and all the right situations and circumstances will follow suit from that. Okay. The Fool. So we have this beautiful new beginning, really learning. It's like you're kind of just taking those steps. You're training yourself. It's like you're learning how to walk again, is what I'm seeing here. It's like, you know, every day you practice. You're very mindful and very present in your everyday this month. So very beautiful here, Virgo. Look at that, working so hard. Yeah, you're working really, really hard on yourself and really building. It's like you may even be juggling quite a few things. So you may be wanting to build a new business at the same time you're trying to take care of your health. Some of you are maybe like moving locations, like wanting to move somewhere else. Some of you are paying attention to and then at the same time, you're also trying to take care of your finances. How can I build better finances for myself? So you have a lot of things, a lot of spinning plates for yourself in different categories of your life, because you're trying to manifest, like it's not even just that, it's just that you have a desire, you have this strong desire for this new beginning, but you're also being an equal participant in it. You're not just, I don't see you just kind of sitting there and waiting for everything to come to you. You are definitely putting in the work. It's almost like you're doing a great job, I feel like, of just kind of, okay, this is what I want, and then release it. And then I'm going to get to work and do whatever it is that I can in my everyday life that will contribute to this, you know, that I can stack this in my favor, you know, whatever it is I have control over or I can do, you're allowing yourself to do. But at the same time, you are also allowing divine timing to take its sweet time sometimes. So, let's see what else. What else do we have here for the 8 of Pentacles and the Fool? I also see some of you, oh, beautiful. See, look, this is all about investment, growth, hard work, and really putting that energy. You're putting that energy towards what you know is going to be a good investment for yourself. I also see some of you, you may be taking on like a new project or a new passion project is what I'm hearing. And you're really putting your energy into it. I feel like because a lot of times 8 of Pentacles is also being able to do what we really love, like a natural talent of ours, and really allowing ourselves to develop the skill, putting our energy and focus into it, but also being able to make money from it, have our, being able to support ourselves through that work, which is the best, right? Like getting to live our passion and also having that be our way of life is like what everyone really tries to like aspire to. If you can have both, then that's great. Like, yeah. So I think that there's something here that you're really investing your energy into. That is going to be able to, bring in something here that can support you. Let me pick one more here. Oh, beautiful. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, wonderful. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, so Wheel of Fortune and then the Sun. So this is happiness, joy, contentment. So this is around work. I feel like this is around work. And there's going to be a lucky turn of events here for you that's going to make you really happy. So there's like maybe you get some kind of opportunity that really helps you to get your foot in the door with something. So keep putting your energy and keep following your inspiration as well. So wherever you feel inspired to go, whatever you feel called towards, even if it doesn't make sense or you can't really see how something could relate to another, keep following your instincts, keep following that passion, that inspiration, and detach yourself from the outcome of how something is supposed to be. And you're going to find opportunities or things kind of pop up here for you in the most unlikely of places. So trust that you're working together with spirit. So this is very beautiful. You have a lot of happiness, a lot of success. You're going to feel very, very accomplished, and you're going to feel like you're in your element too. Like it's not going to feel like you're out of place. I feel like you're going to feel really right at home with what you're investing your energy into, which may be different. There's maybe a different feeling for some of you. Maybe you've always kind of felt a little out of place, or no matter what you did, it just didn't really feel right. It didn't feel like, yeah, I like this, but it's okay. Or, but I really feel like I should be doing something else. I don't know what that is. I feel like if you're coming from that place, this is going to be very refreshing for you. This is going to be you like doing something and feeling right at home with it. And it just sits right with you. It fits like a glove. And that's the energy that is just going to make you very magnetic as well for a lot of the abundance that you have coming towards you here, is that feeling of being in that energy of joy and pleasure. It's going to really inspire you, and you're going to just create more. And I see a lot of happiness there. So beautiful. Okay. So then, speaking of creativity and inspiration, we have the Daughter of Wands here. So this is all about passion. But let's see what we have. What is this about here? The Daughter of Wands. This is in your environment. So this is energy that's around you. Or even how you're being viewed or seen by the outside world here. What do we need to know about the Daughter of Wands? I feel like this is about breaking away from things that have really severed your flow of creativity. That's what I'm seeing here. You're really breaking away from some toxic energy, honestly. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's revitalizing you. You have like a whole new, like you're filling up your cup. You have new energy flow. This is really beautiful. I heard the word jealousy. Interesting. I've never really heard that word before with this card, with the 7 of Swords, but I heard jealousy. Oh, interesting. Father of Swords. Okay. And then the Star. I don't think this Father of Swords is you. I think it's someone else. All right, so Daughter of Wands, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Father of Swords. Okay, so I feel like, so one is this could be someone that you are connected to who is looking at you. This could also be you, where not you being jealous, but I feel like you are breaking away from someone or something that has had an influence in your energy or the way maybe how some things have worked out for you. I feel like either someone, this Father of Swords, I feel like someone, okay, this could, one or two things. This Father of Swords could be someone who has had energies around them where there was this, like, I'm hearing like competition, jealousy, like unfair fighting, like unfair competition kind of thing. Like it's just very cutthroat is kind of what I'm seeing here with this Father of Swords. But underneath it, there's like someone here who has a lot of creativity, a lot of passion. But it's like over time, they may have been around energies that were very deceptive, very like they've been in a world where it's just very like unhealthy or not really even like the right kinds of energies for this Father of Swords. I feel like it's made them very cold because Father of Swords can come off kind of cold as well. But it's not really who they are, is what I'm seeing here. It's like what they had to become in order to survive the energies that they were around. I feel like these energies that were around them were very much like this Five of Swords and Seven of Swords. Like these two cards are probably the ultimate cards of like deception and betrayal and jealousy and deceit, like all that stuff, right? So this Father of Swords, I felt like has been around energies that have been like very competitive and very unfair in terms of how people deal with each other. And I feel like there's someone here that's breaking away from that because of that Daughter of Wands. I feel like this is like someone finding their core essence or who they really are. And they're kind of breaking away from these energies because I love that we have the Star and we have the Ace of Wands. So they are healing. Star is usually a lot of times that card of healing as well. And so they're also healing from whatever has held them back from their life and has kind of taken them off their path as well. So that's what I'm kind of sensing here. So if you have someone around you, I feel like this person is in their own healing journey where they're also looking at, because the Father of Swords is also, this is interesting because I feel like Virgo, you're showing up as the Mother of Swords with some of the things that you're healing with. And so this energy is showing up as the Father of Swords, where they're also realizing or they're seeing their environment as well and some of the situations they've been in that has kind of taken them off their path or has kind of detached them from their true core essence. And so there's someone here, I feel like this Father of Essence is seeing that, seeing the reality, seeing the truth of the people around them and choosing to break away from that. And they're healing through a lot of these things, and healing that energy is giving them this, they're like passionate, you know, like they are awakening to their passion, to who they really are. They have like this new beginning here. What is the intention of this Father of Swords? What is the Father of Swords' intention? I just want to make sure because I don't trust when the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords comes out. So I just want to make sure that people don't come towards you with like dishonest intentions. So just be mindful. Use your intuition. You know you best. You know the people around you best. So just use your intuition. What are the intentions of the Father of Swords? Something about the throat, something about voice, something about speaking. I just felt like a tightening in my throat. So this person may want to say something, speak, communicate. Seven of Cups. So they may be very confusing. They may be like in this place of needing to sort through their own thoughts, their own emotions, how they feel about things. So they're definitely healing. I feel like this Father of Swords is definitely in this place of healing. And then the Four of Cups just also came out here too. So very withdrawn, very emotionally withdrawn, holding back as well. Yeah. Three of having to, it also may be like doing, I really feel like this Father of Swords is doing their own work. And look, I just flipped over and you know, the Emperor here. So someone is definitely transforming into their power. They're coming into their power as well. So if you are connected to someone, I feel like this is about someone that is really going through their own, transformation as well. And they're needing to be in their own space. And I feel like they're working through a lot of their own issues as well. And I also like that this is like at the base of the mountain as well, because I feel like there's a lot of root, like kind of healing things at the root level, healing things from the beginning. Like let's go all the way to the beginning and see where all of this started to begin with, and kind of fix a lot of those patterns and cycles. So, we can have this new beginning here. So that may not resonate for everyone, but that's what I sense. Okay, so then we have the Six of Cups in your hopes, dreams, and desires. What is this about? Oh, look at that, the Emperor. Yeah, so this may be a connection from the past. Like this may be something from childhood or, younger. This is like from... this is someone who is fully coming into their power, but this is also, wanting to connect with someone. So what I'm hearing is like, I want to connect with this person, but I don't want to connect with them if they're not fully in their power. Like if they're not fully in this Emperor place. So I feel like that's kind of the goal here is for both parties. If this is a connection, to really come into balance and harmony with themselves before any kind of connection, if that's what someone is desiring here. Because we do have the Two of Cups and the Lovers that showed up. So I do feel like there's a connection here. And we have a lot of counterpart energy. We have the Mother of Pentacles, Father of Pentacles, Mother of Swords, Father of Swords, and we have the Emperor show up. So I feel like there is a connection here, but I feel like there's also this desire for the fact that we have the Emperor show up. It's like, I don't really want to reconnect if this individual is still in this like wounded place, because I don't want those patterns to repeat. So really wanting someone to transform into their full power. And I can't believe I just looked at the bottom of my deck. I wasn't even looking, and we have the Empress just showed up. So I feel like this is like someone who, like, we're really, this is a process of two energies, a feminine and masculine energy, really rising in their power and healing a lot of their wounds. So that's kind of what's happening here. So just trust the process, trust this, don't rush it, and don't, it'll happen in the right time, the way that have it be like a natural organic growth. Because that's how you establish solid foundations. If we rush it or it's premature, then it won't really kind of like, there's still some of that stuff that needs to be worked out. And we bring that into the connection, and it's, it's a lot of the same things kind of repeat. So this is all about both energies really coming together, but coming together when they're whole inside. So, balance within each individual will bring balance into the connection, is what I'm hearing. So beautiful, Virgo. Looks like that connection is doing its thing. Okay. 9 of Cups. Beautiful. So this is all about you being in this place of contentment and happiness and peace. And that it will happen regardless of whether there's other people in your life or not, whatever that is, you are going to be in a place where you are at peace on the inside. And that's important. That's what matters. Because as long as you have that peace, you're good, you're grounded, you don't need anything other than this moment right here with you yourself, and everything else is, like a blessing or a gift or a lesson in our life. When we're in that place, then it's like we can really feel at home, and we are in a place of receptivity. So if like we're in this, we can just open our arms to receive whatever the universe wants to bring towards us. So we come to this place of surrender is what I'm hearing. So that's the path that you're on here. Your growth is bringing you to this place of inner harmony, so you can be in a state of surrender and receptivity. And then that makes you very magnetic for a lot of the things to come your way here. So just be patient with yourself, because you're really growing here. This is very beautiful. What else do we need to know about this 9 of Cups? Daughter of Swords. And 3 of Cups. Interesting. Mother of Wands. I feel like there's someone here that wants to connect with you, but this is not romantic. I feel like this is an opportunity. This could be like a friendship, or like someone who, this looks like work related too. Someone who has their eye on you or has noticed you. So if you're doing some kind of work, maybe especially out in the what is it? Like the public eye, like you're putting out some kind of work or something, I feel like someone is either noticing you, has noticed you, will notice you, and they may want to bring you on for some kind of work opportunity or to join like a group, like a team. And it's going to make you really happy. You're going to really enjoy it. It's going to be like a wish come true. A lot of times 9 of Cups is also a wish come true. So something you've been asking for is going to show up here for you in the form of like an opportunity. And that's only going to resonate for some people. So take it as it resonates. But I feel like someone has their eye on you, or you've been kind of like, it's something you don't see. It's something you don't see. It's hidden from you. That 2 of Swords, it's hidden from you, but it is there. That energy is there. You're attracting something. The Strength. Why do we have the Strength here? What's the Strength about? Inner conflict. Okay. There may be some kind of opportunity it's something you really want, but it could be something that maybe you have to choose between something or something else, because I feel like it's going to cause some inner conflict within. It's about making a decision, I feel like. Look at that. It's going to be like a long-term kind of thing. But you may take some time to think about it because we have that 4 of Swords. So continue to heal, continue to come into balance and harmony. But I do feel like you have something, you don't see it now, but you have some kind of opportunity or some kind of offer that may come towards you where it may it's like everything you want, but at the same time, you may have to make like a sacrifice. You have to walk away from something in order to go towards this. It's going to cause some kind of inner conflict. Not necessarily in a negative way, but just because it's change, it's going to change your life. It's going to ask you to move, or it's going to ask you to like leave something, or, walk away from something else. But with that 10 of Pentacles, it's leading you to your fulfillment. It's leading you to your long-term happiness and fulfillment. So that's on the books there for you. Okay. Guidance for Virgo this month. That's too many. Guidance for Virgo this month of July. Yeah, so go with the flow. Like I said earlier, to just follow your instincts, follow your passions. It's okay, even if things don't really make sense necessarily, follow those intuitive hits. You feel like doing something, kind of find a way to give those opportunities to yourself. Even if some things kind of feel a bit like unrelated, is what I'm seeing. It's almost like some things feel like they're disconnected, but they're not. That seems to be a strong message here. And move forward. Allow yourself to move forward. Blessings and gifts for Virgo this month. What's a blessing and gift? It's coming in for Virgo this month of July. So I feel like a lot of the things that you have been manifesting or asking for you're going to start to see how those things are coming in here for you. Because this is the card that's showing up as your blessing and gift. I feel like there's some kind of lending hand or some kind of like helping hand that's going to help you to move forward. So whether that comes in an offer or it comes in kind of intuitive hit, or it could even come in the form of healing. Like I said before, like it's amazing how much we're able to move forward when we heal something. It kind of feels like, it wouldn't, but it really does. It clears out our energy. It completely changes the way we look at something, and we get out of our own way in some ways too. So it's really beautiful. So I really feel like whatever you've been asking for, some kind of gift or blessing is going to come in here for you to help make some kind of forward movement. And that's going to show up differently for different individuals. So, but I really feel like with this intention card, you being so dedicated to your growth is really going to show up in some form or another here this month. Okay, what does the animals have to say? Guidance from the animals for Virgo this month. Give with gratitude and grace. I really feel like you're going to open yourself up here. There's a lot of unconditional acceptance, forgiveness, and love that your energy is starting to open up to. And again, you're becoming very magnetic. You're becoming very receptive to all the gifts and blessings that you deserve, that you have been working very hard towards. And this balance and harmony that's coming in for you is just going to open up your world in a way that it's never opened up before. And what this is also going to do is to help you to put, some of you are really coming onto your path. You're coming onto that, into that purpose. Like you're understanding what that is, what your unique signature, what your unique soul signature is here. So some of you are really starting to like come into alignment with your purpose. And that is going to help you to contribute back out into the society, into the world, your unique contribution. And so that's why a lot of this inner work is not just about us. It's not just about what we can kind of attain for our own life, which is so beautiful. I mean, that is the core of it. You know, when we're happy, when we're whole, we radiate that out into the world. So that's why that's so important. We can't really give with an empty cup. So it becomes very draining, and sometimes you don't have any left to give, even if you wanted to. So I feel like this is that for you. You've done the work to really fill up that cup, and you may still be on that journey, but you're definitely, you know, you're on the way here. And at some point you're going to find that your cup is so full, you're going to want to share it with the world. And that's when you really come into your purpose. You're going to be like, okay, I've understood my path, and now I'm ready to kind of practice a lot of the things that I learned and to express it in my own unique way. And it's going to feel very natural. It's not going to feel forced. It's not going to feel inorganic. It's going to be very natural. It will just flow through you. Just take it one day at a time, and keep allowing yourself to fill yourself up if you still need that. You know, if you still need to feel more loved or need to kind of still heal from some things, then give yourself that grace to do that. Okay, self-care for Virgo, month of July. The power of self-talk. Yeah. So this is all about also like, you know, changing the way we not just talk to ourselves, but also what it's like, again, we're going back to that inner child healing, where if we heard things when we were growing up or certain kinds of programmings, I feel like a lot of you may be really changing the way that you talk to yourself, and how you're kind of also noticing that a lot of those things were not even your words to begin with, that they were like implanted in you by parents or by the school or by your friends or coworkers or, you know, whatever it is, like however we were programmed. We are kind of reprogramming ourselves in that way. And some of you may be even listening to things like sounds, subliminals, that kind of thing, affirmations. You're really changing your inner ecosystem, you know, the way you speak to yourself, the way you talk to yourself, the energy on the inside. You're cleaning it up, you're clearing it, and you're making sure that's high frequency, it's high vibrational, so you can feel good from the inside out. It's also giving you a lot of peace. I'm really drawn to that dove right there. So very beautiful. That inner world, that inner talk, everything is so important right now. It's always important, not just right now. It's always important. But I really feel like your focus right now is that. And it's going to really, it shifts your energy. And then your world shifts. Okay, beautiful Virgo. So powerful, so transformative. This is a very transformative month in general, but this is how it's showing up for you this month. Beautiful. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next month. Bye, Virgo.